Yes, good morning. Yes, I have another memory. Um, while growing up in my past, I could remember, when I was young, my father was a peace officer. I think he still is, probably almost retired now, I think. Yeah, around that time. Yeah. So, when I used to go to school, I have to pass the station. So I pass the station all the time. Sometimes I stop before I go to school and stop after um, going home from school. And the officers always coming out, behave yourself, stop getting in trouble, which I wasn't. It's just simple warning, whatever, right? Go through life. That's what I was doing while I grew up. Uh, when I was young. Now I've come up to our next level, and I came here now. When I'm here, I was around my mama, and my mother taught me it's like the same thing. I mean, with a man or woman, you would think they would teach you something wrong or something different. Stay out of trouble. What you need, you work for it and such, right? Simplicity. Basically teaching you, hey, plant your seed when you're young. So when you grow up, the seed will be germinate and grow, and you can, you know, whatever of that seed, right? And watch the seed grow inside. Now, what happened is I can remember my neighbor saying, there are always a lot of people coming around me, but they're not really with me. They're with like my neighbor. But as I said, I wasn't conscious. My mom was conscious, and she would like, I don't want them at my house or at my gate because she knows what she knows, but I don't know. But I think maybe they came to the person next door. Actually, they came to me because, as I said, it was unconscious, so everybody wanted something from me. Oh, you Shamor, let's go to the mall. What are you going to the mall for? So we're just gonna go and look around and such. All right, I'm coming. I was about to roll out. The old lady say, "Yo, you don't leave this yard. If you leave this yard, you don't come back here." Me now, knew I had everything. I don't know. I'm not gonna leave the yard because I don't want to be not coming. I don't have a key for a house or nothing. I'm not gonna go away and then come back and can't get in. So I stay here. So when I realized now what they always go to the mall for, 10, 15, 20 of them. It's like they go to store. They say steal stuff. Oh, so that's what you guys did. Remember, I grew up with a peace officer that trained well. Not really trained well, but my mind was that there's nothing I need to steal because where I come from, naturally we get it from the natural earth. Anything, I really don't need nothing much to steal. See now, and then one day again, a bunch of them come over to the next door neighbor. You, Shimon, we going to the mall. What are you going to the mall for? Hey, we're gonna go and steal some stuff, shoplift. That sounds weird. No, I'm not into that. Simplicity. I was never into foolishness. Why? Because this is how I was trained. I was not born a thief or shoplifter. How could you do that? Everything I need, I buy. You know, what? Where did you get that money? I work for it, and if I do not have it, I do without. Do you understand what happened? Yes, this is how I am for a long time. Maybe that's why they don't like me, or maybe they see me weird. Now, the goal now is that, remember, I'm unconscious, not conscious in the mind, but yet still I follow the rules, what I was taught. As I said, all right, you put me on one track. My parents put me on the track. I'm going to be on the track, right? Because, remember, I am just thinking on what my parents taught me and doing what my parents taught me when I was young in mind. Why? Because I am simply a Goliath. I'm strong. I can even remember I was so fast physically that I could, for a black, one distant black, I could give these thick guys look like beef cakes halfway after black to reach to the end of the black, and I would pass them on the way. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Bronze, mighty, strong. I would pass them fast. Pass them. But guess what? They were using their brains. They were conscious from the beginning. So the more I use physicality is the more I become unconscious. And this is what they all did. Use me. And use me. Yep. because I was physically strong, just like I spoke about. We had thought 1 and 2 where I speak about Goliath. He was strong, physically strong, he moved things, he got things done. But in the mind, he was just simple a toddler. Okay? Now when people see that you're graduating, you becoming an adult. It doesn't matter what they kick you left, right, and center through eternity. From your good, as I always said, you will revert back to goodness. And what is for you will always be for you. And when they think, oh, they got you, everything is for you will be for you. It's life 360, as they would say, karma. You do good, good will come right back to you. They do you good, bad, bad will come right back to them. Which I do not hope. I'll pray for bad to happen to nobody. This is what I am. That's why people don't like me. They fascinate me. As they would say, I'm like an enigma wrapped into a puzzle. Yeah, you understand me? I will always say that in my mind. They say, yo, I can't figure you out. Actually, they figure me out. They figure that, yo, I'm a goody goody and I'm a damn ass. I always say, yeah, man, I'm an enigma wrapped into a puzzle, wrapped into Pandora's box and such. Isn't that weird? Yeah, life. Yeah, so these are the things that I go through while growing up. Now, few of the people that I knew while growing up, I have been journeying for a long time, as I said, stigmatized when I was a child. It's like saying, oh, you're a bad boy, you did this. Simple, not me. Okay? Now I observe through the journeys, they play the game, they do whatever. I was simple, the ball who has no knowledge, no consciousness or nothing. And they all gain and profit and do all their fancy stuff. Ha! And now I observe them. While watching them, I observe them. You remember the same? The race is not for the swift, but who can endure. Right? And not only for the strong, but them who can endure. And they run around. I can see they're driving their fancy rich cars. As I say, I'm not impressed nor I am bad mind or grudge. I don't know why I'm like that. This is who I am. Maybe I'm an heavenly being. Who knows? They have their fancy cars and stuff, but yet still they will go and live back to their parents. You see? It doesn't matter what you go and do and have and such, and you go right back to your parents to live and such. Why? Because it's just like life. As I speak about, which part was this? I think I spoke about, I think it's part 2. I becoming aware as such. Oh no, I and I yoke is easy and I and I burn is like that. Something I'm not quite sure which one is this video when he says, it doesn't matter what you do, you will revert back to goodness. And some people, yeah, you may have your fancy this and your fancy that. I'm not impressed with that or what. I'm just trying to be who I am, a person who is naturally good. I don't know. If I could have, I have seen bad. I think about bad things, do bad things in somewhat. I am not that. As I said, straight path. And that's how I see life. See what I mean? And anybody want to go and say, oh, do this and do that, it doesn't matter. You are who you are. You will always be good if you're born good. If God created you good, you will be good no matter what. And anytime they're trying to lead you off that path, and you're good, and they're trying to lead you off the path and tell you you're not good, then those persons are not good in God's kingdom, in God's grace. Peace be with you, I always said. Them, my enemies, I said, peace be with them. Imagine that. Peace be with you. Just please live and do what you gotta do. But just do not drag me into your chaos, as I would say. I just like harder, peaceful path that I choose, and the path that I think my parents and God Eternal has put me on or placed me on. So, as I always said, experience teaches wisdom, and wisdom teaches knowledge, and knowledge teaches understanding. Peace out. Peace be with you.